Tonight, the city of Emeryville is taking the lead with a new effort to protect children from lead exposure. It is the first city in Alameda County to introduce an ordinance that would require homeowners or contractors who are doing home repairs to be certified in lead-safe practices. KTVU's Aliana Gomez joins us now live in the newsroom with more. Aliana.
Hey, Julia, but this is a big step for the city of Emeryville, knowing this won't bode well with some contractors, but taking the chance and, of course, putting children's health at the forefront. Now, the Environmental Protection Agency calls it the RRP rule, or Renovation, Repair, and Painting Program, and have actually fined companies tens of thousands of dollars for doing work without that certification. But as I'm learning, the EPA doesn't quite have the resources to keep tabs on every company, so local cities are taking matters into their own hands. With just over 2 square miles, Emeryville might be the smallest city in Alameda County, but it's not exempt from a larger lead problem. Historically known as an industrial wasteland, the city has poured decades of work into lead abatement, caused by several environmental factors.
Everything from leaded fuel to the burning of scrap metal here for several decades filled the soil in this community with lead and other toxins, and we have known that firsthand for a long time, remediating large sites for development in the last 20 years.
John Bauters spent 10 years focusing on housing issues before becoming Emeryville's vice mayor. He says while most homes in the city were constructed without using lead paint, homes in the Triangle and Doyle-Hollis neighborhoods likely contain lead.
And those neighborhoods are almost exclusively comprised of pre-1978 residential structures. Those structures are painted usually with lead paint back in the day.
At Tuesday night's council meeting, he introduced an ordinance that focuses on lead prevention for his community.
We're going to require that all contractors and all firms that provide renovation or repair service to pre-1978 structures covered by the rule have certification and produce proof of certification at the front end before a remodel can happen.
Right now, the EPA requires that certification before work is done, but I'm told there's no enforcement, which means there's no guarantee that contractors or homeowners, for that matter, are safely renovating homes with existing lead contaminants. But I'm finding out it's not welcome news to local contractors. The owner of Expert Design Builders in Oakland tells me, quote, "I think it's a bad thing. If it was enacted on a state level or county level, it would be more pertinent. It just prices contractors out of having interest in working in Emeryville." The Vice Mayor says if this ordinance is voted through, the city would give contractors and homeowners 1 year to get the certification. Now, the training would be free to homeowners, but could cost contractors $175. I'm told that certification, though, is good for 5 years. Julie.
Aliana Gomez in the newsroom tonight. Thanks, Aliana.